Alright, good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone, and a warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. Whether you time zone now, morning, afternoon, or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course, a daily inspirational message. Then, so today, of course, my own favorite day. Don't be Wednesday, the 20th Wednesday. Sorry, the 16th day of December 2025, and of course we fast approach the end of the year, and of course we actually I think 15 to 14 more days for say goodbye to 2025. So me now host Evangelist Lee, and therefore they will tune now for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So the broadcast live from my studios at 54 Ellicott Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and also on a frequency modulation 99.3 FM. You can also follow the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and of course Radio Garden Choice FM, and that's the one we believe now the eastern part of Freetown. So I want to say plenty thank you for you to time for tuning to the Epic Morning Show for Monday to Friday. We appreciate you so much. So the Epic Morning Show now, it's our 30-minute program. We thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments, and the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our rise message of the day, our breaking news highlights, and of course our hot topic of discussion where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demands critical answers. And of course in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, we review the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that will be making the headlines this morning. And of course, towards the end of the first segment, we also look at entertainment and sports. We've all lined up on towards the end of the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and also look at message you want to send for our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So, hot topic of discussion: APC cleared to proceed with the national or the nationwide pre-convention election sensitization tour. APC don't get clearance for go through with the internal party politics, how things therefore happen within the APC party. So thank you very much for always keeping coming in, and we appreciate you now so much. You can grab yourself a cup of coffee or a glass of cold water this morning, and whatever way you feel like keeping my company this morning. Stay tuned. Alright, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We're in the festive season, and we got to be very careful of waiting with the do. You being that kind of somebody, be humble, respectful, and as a young person, it's something very much important. Famble and can say, that big man we sit down, how far it is see, elect you as young person, you team up at the tallest place, you don't give for see how far that old person that they see. That means we therefore learn from people that we experience, people who don't live before we. People who don't see things before we learn from them, respect them. Just listen to it and they say. At times it can be beautiful for me to listen to the past and learn from those things will happen. So just get respect to your elders. Give them as much as respect you feel like they need, and learn from them. Listen to the advice that they give you, because it's important in life. Stay tuned.
Are you ready? Let's go. One step, huh? Two steps, huh? Three steps, huh? Four steps, huh? One step, huh? Two steps, huh? Three steps, huh? Four steps, huh? Gigi, over there.
for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomber cash out. For just 10 millions no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time.
Epic
and
Radio.
that's so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want from 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part are that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's in you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of your lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Called by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 law, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
You dey look for best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side day, we then go ask you for
Epic
put your
Radio.
official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register
Radio.
with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, Mastercard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and
Epic
plenty other
Radio.
one them. 1xBet, play on today. Forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office there Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And of course, welcome to our breaking news highlights for today, Wednesday, the 17th day of December 2025. And of course, joining me in the studio this morning is Osman Ibrahim. Osman, good morning, and what's breaking in the show this morning?
So now something we be see people on the scene, a pressure cooker of despair. I mean, it has been unfolding over the month. Sierra Leoneans they call on the government for negotiate with the US for pull the partial visa ban. And breaking news, just yesterday, US President Donald Trump signed a new proclamation waging a full ban on Sierra Leoneans will start the 1st of January 2026. Of course, this don't move Salon from partial visa ban to a full visa ban, where for affect Sierra Leoneans them where they go to America for as immigrants. We want for stay in America, and some will visit America, students, tourists, and for business travelers then to the United States. And the US government said the ban are due to weak screening and vetting system of the Salon government, a poor information sharing with the US authorities, high visa overstayed by Sierra Leoneans, and the history Salon gets where they don't refuse for take back then deported citizens them. But however now though we see it also expand to other countries them. We include Nigeria and Somalia. So of course this many don't say a pressure cooker of despair. I mean, not come as a surprise to many people. I don't watch some comments this morning on social media. Sierra Leoneans don't say, is America heaven? Is America heaven, Ivan?
It's kind of like a bad news for us as a nation, and you know, one for compare to America, in as much as one for get that kind stretchy conversation on that note. But America, you know, we compare to heaven. America is not heaven, but America is number one in the world, and everybody wants for America. I mean, it's a lot of opportunity in America. And look at back home. I mean, how America contributes to families back home. And so we don't get this conversation for the longest of time if we make government step in. And majority of waiting they in that band, the reason to that band, you want for blame government at the end of the day, because I mean information lacking from that of our government to the US government.
Couple of weeks ago, President Biobe visits Guinea-Bissau, which had a coup happen, and Benin. I mean, I watched some comments on social media. People on the stress the concern say, President Bio, Foreign Affairs Minister Timothy Kaba, una work on this visa ban. Not they gonna book it, not they gonna Guinea-Bissau na Benin over coup. I mean, things were very critical to we negotiate. Just like we see Ghana do. Ghana and Foreign Affairs Minister be very instrumental. When they gonna do UN General Assembly, it visits in US counterparts them, it negotiates for make them pull the visa ban, the partial visa ban on Ghana. Now Ghana is very free. I mean, Ghanaians can travel go to America based on the existing visa rules them. But Sierra Leone they don't promote to be free. Many can say from partial visa ban to a full visa ban. I mean, that's going to affect Sierra Leoneans, the country, the economy in the long run. I mean, we've seen millions of dollars in remittances being sent from America to Sierra Leone every year. I mean, this year they feel the momentum of the JCs them. Ivan.
So you go on for say government. I'm not talking on behalf of them, but sub-region peace. I mean, for peace within West Africa and all. A lot of waiting will carry its money in Africa and Salon to be. So probably government gets the waiting and prioritize over that. But this, as you say, well, you asked about the December. Well, people only talk about the December. It's normal for people. It's just like a normal month. We talk about November, September, October. So it's not different to this now.
All right, breaking news there. The US government are fully banning Sierra Leoneans them from traveling to America. I mean, the terrible president going to be give the partial ban on Sierra Leone. Then we give the Salon government a time frame for fix up them problems. Them we make them give the partial ban. And now we don't get full visa ban from America by President Donald Trump. That's all for the breaking news.
So quick one before we go to talk about this. It as much as it's a bad news, but it's a good news. Minimum wage from 800,000 to 1.2. That's 1,200 million. So well, probably that will ease some people in stress. The minimum wage don't go up from 800 to 1,200.
And the government also announced they will extend NACIT benefits them for informal workers. They will include people who work in the fishing industry, people who work as petty traders. Them we will also get this sort of benefits them with people who already enrolled to NACIT to get.
So in as much as we get a bad news, we get another news again. Should we celebrate 1,200?
Well, people don't say if now be 1.5 at least before say okay it's good, but 1.2 not different from 1. To 800 million. I mean, it's still very low minimum wage compared to the other African countries. Them we get over comparing to Salon currency over 2 million 3,000 new leons. It's still very low.
Thank you so very much, Usman Ibrahim. Thank you so very much for being part of the Epic Morning Show. And of course, well, that was the breaking news highlights. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we will continue with the Epic Morning Show. Stay tuned.
Single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with bomber cash out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799 *2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you they wait for? Dial *799 *2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032 300 033. Number Never cash out.
credit.
Money dey flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 law. So play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
You see block man? You see ten?
Epic ready.
You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na a brand new keke. Yes so, beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Oge don pulado the mega campaign all over the country. Hey. Yes, just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk boku and continue for the talk or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator and every month one person will win keke orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family and better your community. Yourself can live this super kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting and connected brand na salon. Orange.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Quick one, you get Boku Team for talk, but you don't get better to pop. I mean, Soba Kaiba bundle, now the answer. So just dial star 500 hash for subscribe to the cheapest voice bundle in Salona. I mean, the more you subscribe, the more chance you get to win a brand new keke, motorbike, generator, and solar lights them. So don't forget the code na star 500 hash. You're listening to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and of course on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 and also Radio Garden Choice FM and the one who live that listening part of Twitter you can listen to it through Choice FM. So we can talk about APC and of course don't be cleared to proceed with the nationwide pre-convention election sensitization tour. I mean there was the APC don't be cleared now, they can go with the internal party politics and whatever they want for do for meet up to the 2028 election. So the Internal Election Management Committee, pull out a press release to the members of the APC dated the 10th December 2025 that then go start, with dialogues or probably meetings within the APC, we get for the internal elections. They would therefore lead up to the convention, the national convention or delegate conference. The dates not be announced it as soon as now, but as recent probably as now not be announced it. So these are things we get to happen within the APC party, and this sensitization will start from the 15th of December to the 4th of January 2026. And of course, then go tour the 16 districts across the country. That sensitize people how the elections are therefore look like, waiting therefore happen within the conventions and all. But there was this, press release again from the Sierra Police. I think they said the 11th of December this year. They don't accept the request the APC asks for go through the sensitization tour or whatever, or the pre-election convention sensitization tour, and the police don't accept sitting for tour the 16 districts, but get a bot. Rally, not for day, not to tin down the for go pull crowd na streets for rally. It therefore be a meeting, get a place where go meet, and of course the prohibited martial safe as well. We not for be part of the meetings there. So we can talk to lawyer Abdul Karim Kamara, we a member of the APC Publicity Secretariat. For me, we can talk about the recent development within the APC party, and of course, a lot of petitions, about 10 petition case day before PPRC. With Chief Sam Sumana. How is the APC doing so far? What are the plans? How the petition and there they go? Is it a case of victory within the APC party? Let's dive more into the conversation this morning. So, the expect to be joining the studio by lawyer Abdul Karim Kamara, member of the APC Publicity Secretariat. Stay tuned.
Take note of all the things that when you do this festive season, when you send money overseas with BNB. Use the BNB Cash app or you visit any BNB agent all over the country. you stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you dey do payment with the business partner them abroad or you want to share love with your family and people when they close to you na your homeland, BNB dey cover you anytime you dey. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime. Bam, na you that. Once you deal with BNB, if you want to know more, call the customer service team na them number ya 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB they send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
Sierra Leone! Cheese. Famous. Hello. Freetown! Let's celebrate entertainment at a first degree. The superstar went on tour all over the world, different countries them, and say, I'm coming home because there is no place like home. And it's coming from the BSK Music. They come with the biggest concert in Sierra Leone. Famous.
Not to know the pressure me. Not to know the pressure me. Yeah. Not to know the pressure me. Yeah. Not to know the pressure me. No pressure.
With the No Pressure concert, we go happen Friday, the 2nd of January 2026. All this go happen. Now the best nightclub na Salon, that chapter 1. For you, we want buy ticket now 1,000 yones. And if you want table reservation, you go call on 033-383-175. Let me bring in a sponsor for this event. AYV Media Empire, SLBC, Rokel Commercial Bank, NSBT, C-Code, TV, Epic Radio, Gentle Group of Company, Universal Radio, 98.1 Radio Democracy, Slick TV, Afri Money, and the #1 mobile communication in Sierra Leone, AfriCell. Make a break up the host them for this event, and Nollywood and the Broadway actor, Joel Richard, and the icon of Sierra Leone, Vicky Dave of Citizen Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming from the biggest in Sierra Leone, BSK Music, as they coming with the No Pressure Concert 2026, Famous. Now chapter 1, Friday, January 2nd, 2026. 1,000 euros if you want to buy ticket now. Don't wait to be told, cause it's going to be the funky in the Famous.
No pressure. I cannot feel myself. I can only do my best. If I be within that.
All right, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 and of course Radio Garden Choice FM and the eastern part of Freetown. And also I'll be joined in the studios by lawyer Abdul Karim Kamara of the APC and a member of the Publicity Secretarial. AKK, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Season's greetings to all.
All right, and is it, you look kind of relaxed. It's kind of like a victory for the APC so far?
Joy is coming.
Joy is coming.
Joy is coming.
All right.
That's the honest truth.
Okay, so we see the list we get for do with on our pre-convention election sensitization tour. We will start on the 15th of this month. We don't already start yesterday on the 15th and go end on the 4th of January 2026. And of course, this tour get for sensitize members of the APC how them for prepare their mind, how the internal electionary process therefore do in terms of building up to the National Delegates Conference. And this is so much important to the APC party. But a lot of cases then they 10 cases to be specific within the APC party, people are non-petition within before PPRC now. We'll start off with our conversation because everybody party need for be peaceful before going to those sensitization. So it's not happen the case then so far.
First and foremost, we esteem membership of the APC. Say joy is coming. That now we're not the next government in this country. Come the 2028, legitimately, and for me to be able to access the corridors of State House, not to tell you just the leader or sit idly by. You get for try for put modalities in place for make you able to go to State House seamlessly. And so, among so many preparations we do, now the IEMC one I can discuss today.
Okay.
Not that Naina the only thing we can do, but Naina can say among so many preparatory activities we do, one that stands eminent at this particular time. Now the particular activity we ongoing currently in the party, we now one of the party organs them they do we call the Internal Elections Management Committee. The Internal Elections Management Committee, we call IEMC, an organ of the party we purportedly created by the constitution of the APC, March 7, 2022, pursuant to Article 42 of the APC Constitution. We say the IEMC now a body we will go create, we solely get the mandates for conduct elections, supervise, distribute ballot boxes, and conduct elections at all layers of the party. So this not something we just they get up one morning and go do. So because everybody will hold position at the party gets what we call a term limit. That every position we hold at the party gets this term limit and it can expire. And certainly so, the position holders of this party at these respective cadres, then term limit they expire after every 3 years.
Okay.
And so it behoves IEMC for make after any 3 years they conduct fresh elections. One, either for renew the mandates, or B, for elect new people and when they come into leadership at the party level for the first time.
So I know you want to balance that question, but does this get any? I mean, get any alignment with that of the petition that we within the APC party now we get for the time we PPRC they look at this process not get anything for the time?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
In as much as we are doing this simultaneously, that was exactly what they try for leads to now.
Okay.
Where you come. That's in as much as AMC they can do all these things as to preparing we electorate, as to would I go qualify for votes and would I go qualify for be voted for. Equally so, would the party equally constrained at this point that we for don't complete sometime with regional conventions themselves by now, and all set for the all-important NDC. But because the party believe in democracy and will not leave no stone unturned, now it make when we roll out with previous calendar of events, when we don't do that, they ensure the timelines as to what and what we are supposed to do within that timelines. The law require we say we not go start elections if we not develop what we call elections rules and regulations. Now they can link now to PPRC. So because we conform with that constitutional requirement that we go for promulgate, you understand? Promulgate new rules and regulations for govern the conduct of that lower level elections or elections generally who they can go into and submit them to PPRC for make PPRC gazette them. It's a requirement and we fulfill that one. So what did the APC do? We just make sure so we take all the rules that we will promulgate and submit them to PPRC pursuant to the APC March 7, 2022 Constitution. So nothing of the we will send to PPRC we will pull from the blues.
Okay.
Everything was from the Constitution. So now I'm going forward, please wait. So when we don't submit them to PPRC, PPRC again required by law for gazette them within 21 days. And during this process, PPRC they provoke as per requirement from membership from the public as to raising objections or petitions as to these rules the way APC don't submit to them, whether they're fine with them or they get any contention. And this is where the elephant in the room, the question you're asking now comes. So having done so, members of the public, i.e. Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Samsuana and others et al. Make petitions to PPRC. Petitions will hover around the rules they will submit and other issues. So as per law, we get what we call the doctrine of odi al patem here the other side. And so therefore, when chief and others don't go make them petition, they are the applicants here, it behoves now PPRC for making communicate back to APC, where in this position now they serve as the respondent. For say this now the allegation you don't count to now A, B, C, D, una reply back. So we self-reply. So this don't hold the party This is now where the argument is. This don't hold the party, it don't checkmate the party, the speed at which they go. That it don't equally make, we don't get some rippling effects, we don't adversely affect the calendar of our activities in the party. Had it not been for the petitions at PPRC, by now we are all set for the NDC. Because by all indication, for done regional conventions they now and prepare for the all-important NDC. But now you see everything, the whole up there. And now the party they at a standstill for elections, more especially the vote and be voted for process. But however, that in itself not puts the party completely to ransom. You know, they will hold the party to ransom. So what you don't decide, say, in as much as we wait for PPRC after a thorough and lengthy hearing, we don't spend considerable months on, we want equally and complement these patients who they do to PPRC and wait on them, that the party back no go just team up so and wait. That make IEMC now begin to go out and sensitize with membership. That when PPRC don't release the judgment or ruling, automatically will go into electioneering process.
All right, so basically this process now for sensitize people them we probably get for votes or people on there for votes for be part of the National Delegates Conference.
Correct.
That's what this process
That's
is
what
about.
the process is
All right,
about.
so as it stands now, I mean, are the APC party don't they make headway to then petition there when we go see the case within a larger chiefs and so on that of the APC be resolved, when this will happen?
Well, as I say, me and Lucian be there na Liberty on Monday, and he communicates to the public clearly, unequivocally, say, then don't retire for do the ruling. It's just normal, that's procedural. Anytime we go to courts, you don't talk, the other party don't talk, then don't hear evidence, everything. The judge, they withdraw the file for ruling. So then them back don't do, they don't withdraw the file for ruling. And that's going to take them some time. Although it's almost past 2 weeks now, every time they come out this week or next week. But this week again, I will certainly say, likely the ruling will come out late this week or early next week. So as it is, it's still indefinite. We'll not get a specific date where they don't communicate to we say this is not the time when they make the ruling public. But however, what did the APC they do now in this? Because the matter is sui judice, we know the comment on them. Because as per law, when the matter is already subjected to adjudication, you get very little for comment on and making prejudice the outcome of them. And so what with the APC they say now in this? We hold on to the fact, say, nothing no day we will submit to PPRC, we're not to Indian our constitution. And because APC gets one problem now, we will now make it repeat itself again, the issue of the ITGC, that people be take the party in a court, because the party officers then will be hold themselves out as executive, don't abuse the very 1995 constitution we then rely on. And in the judgment of Justice Adrian Fisher, he ruled abundantly clear, say, by virtue of the fact, say, them people then will hold themselves out as executives of the party, were illegal ab initio. All what them been do was illegal. And thus, when it can deal with the transitional provisions in paragraph 66, it make them very clear. Say, had it been that these people and be hold position legitimately, then if we don't qualify any other thing with them be do whilst them be there in position. But for the very fact that anything with them be do was illegal, nothing not the way them do it illegal with the transport in the new constitution. You understand that? So this is the position. So we don't want again the situation we are in. PPRC they can rule, where sometimes it go in contravention to a constitution, where other people and go challenge we back in the court and say no. This the way APC they do so, they don't violate them very constitution. And that was why yesterday I make them very clear. When I be doing AYV, I say the APC they wait for PPRC then ruling patiently and quietly. But however, the APC they wait for the ruling in anticipation that the ruling go get a situation wherein it not go provoke more litigation for the APC. We they look at them, and when we legal experts they all don't sit down, they look at them in its entirety that this ruling, if we accept them, gets the advantage of the majority of the APC and you go disconnect we from any further rancor, we can go by. But if there is any ruling, we get the proclivity for provoke litigation upon litigations into the APC, I am afraid the party will take another appropriate decision. Because the reason why
which is the other appropriate decision?
Then we can know waiting for do. Because don't forget, the reason why we develop, we rules them. We will not pull them from the blues. We pull them all from the Constitution. Now we make sure say we not do anything we're not provided for in the Constitution.
So from which they say the ruling from PPRC for based on our party constitution. That's what you say.
That's our argument from the inception. That nothing of the whole submits to PPRC, we're not to think within our constitution.
But this constitution is being questioned as you speak now.
Well, if you have to question the constitution, then you have to question PPRC. You have to question the state.
So from which they say, AKK, this seems to be a long problem because for Chief Samsumana, now this very constitution, it's to PPRC. And if you not say the ruling of PPRC gets for be aligned with our constitution.
No, that's not what I am saying.
Okay, so
remember
clarify that.
I said here that because that matter is now with PPRC, I will not comment on it. It's sui judice. Because by law, when a matter has been withdrawn for ruling or a day in court and litigation is ongoing, wherever it is, whether at the beginning or at the close, you are denied to commenting on it. Make comments, then we get an adverse effect or we get an effect on the outcome of that judgment.
Okay.
Waiting me to say Naya is that since the inception of our argument, now that all waiting we send to PPRC, not to think that we will concoct, or not to things that we will just capture from the blues. These are things that emanates from the APC March 7, 2022 Constitution. So we are saying we are looking forward to PPRC to making sure that they give us a ruling that will not further divide the APC. I don't know if that makes sense. That will not further divide the APC and provoke the APC into litigations upon litigations. Because don't forget, this is the thing we will avoid. Now, it make all way to send to PPRC na thing where they inside our constitution. We don't want a situation wherein people then go say, this thing where APC they do so, is not provided for in the constitution. In fact, the very APC don't break the very constitution. I don't know if that makes sense. So we are strictly adhering to the APC Constitution of 2022. So we are looking for a ruling that is equally in tandem to that Constitution, because that will further concrete our relationship than divide our relationship in the party.
There is a specific clause in that Constitution
Yes.
now the big issue, I think 55 or 56, can't remember again. We get for the with payments of if you don't belong to the party for 5 years.
Good years.
It's 5
and
good
should be
years.
fully paid up.
Yes, and fully paid up member. So it's a situation where people and they think whether the peaceful kind of the APC go for be a win-win situation for both sides of Alhaji Chief Samsumana and that of the APC. Is it as a point the APC will accept if they remove that part there of the constitution?
I hold this position, and I said it again here. PPRC not get mandates for even alter the APC constitution. They don't have that mandate. And put me on record for that. They don't have it.
So, but this constitution is a problem within the
it's
APC
not a
party.
problem. It's not a problem. Let
But
me
people
make
are
this
contesting that
it's
party.
not a problem. The laws are very clear. Go to Article 3 of the Constitution. It will tell you how you could become a member of this party. You must first believe in the APC Constitution. And having believed in the APC Constitution in its entirety, and then you don't become a member, all of a sudden now you say not believing again. You cannot blow hot and cold at the same time. However, I repeat, the issue of the 5 years is something now that is now with PPRC to discuss. And the reason why they continue for talk about them, because I don't even they talk about them before even the matter they go PPRC. The issue of 5 years continuous membership in the APC is clear. It's unambiguous. You don't get any way for interpreter. If you don't at the party for 5 good years and you be a fully paid up member. That's our position. And that position goes unabated. So PPRC get the right now for rule, whatever they feel for rule. We're not going to determine what their ruling will look like. But for we say, for make you run for national office, the Constitution say, if you don't at the party for 5 years uninterrupted,
and nothing going to change that
a fully paid up member. The only thing where they change that day, now an NDC. That is when we go NDC and people make a proposal for amendment.
For which
That
case, okay,
this
it
particular
seems as if you don't already know or want such an outcome from the PPRC ruling because.
but the position of the party has always been intact.
Okay.
We not feel say this will the talk soon at something we knew. Right from the inception, we say we know the slaughter the APC March 7, 2022 constitution on the altar of exigency and convenience of one person.
Peter Conte was here the other day. Peter Conte was here the other day, and when I go to PPRC, I mean, when I come back, when I get his constitution as APC party, and in I be chairman of the ITGC, and he was not involved according to him.
Well, I intend not to discuss the issue of the ITGC because, again, I was a member of the ITGC, very clear, and I was appointed in the ITGC by the very Alfred Peter Conte. One thing that is very clear, and that's the time of the ITGC don't elapse. ITGC ceased for be ITGC the moment Justice Anabuni appoints the TIIEMC for go and conduct the National Delegate Conference and usher in a legitimate executive. Simply put, it don't require rocket science anymore. Clear. It was a court of similar jurisdiction. It's the same high court. Justice Anabuni, in wisdom, completely and entirely nullify the ITGC and usher in the TIIEMC and give them the mandates for take the party to convention and usher in a legitimate administration of the party, and that's they did, and they submitted a certificate of compliance to the court, and they move on. So I will not comment on that anymore.
The reason why we ask all in question there, one, this sensitization, now for explain to people within the APC party how the elections process therefore look like, who they votes for, who are eligible for votes, and who they get to votes for. And few members of the APC get concerned, including Paul Kamara, Chief Alhaji Samsumana, and 8 others who don't even know the name them. And how will this process go on?
You see, again, the law are very unique. Not so like how the ordinary person they look at them, so it look like. Now, I make even in rules of interpretation, we get 4 thematic rules of interpretation, and every judge can choose either of them and submit or subject in ruling on judgment on any of those rulings or of those interpretational provisions. What to me they try to say here is this: those people will take the party to PPRC and ask questions. I repeat, I don't see them as people who are enemies to the party. I see them as people who maybe they were not knowledgeable enough or they were not fully informed as to why exactly this was happening. But when we don't go PPRC, after the lengthy discussions or lengthy hearing we get there, some even don't withdraw them petitions. So even don't say, okay, I did not understand. Now I don't able to understand better. Simply put, there was a petition where somebody asked, say, in the rules we'll submit, we'll not make provisions out would elect members of parliament, councillors, mayors, etc., etc. But when it was a petition, and PPRC calling for a response to her, we'll go, we tell the person, say, bo, not to now we did make them kind of rules there. Now, after we don't elect all national officers, the party officials, they don't come into operation, then the electoral year, where they go into general elections, don't reach, then it go inform we whether now a first past the post system will they do, or now a PR system. When we already know the system of electing with national officers or parliamentarians and with president, then the party they can now and say, this is the system who they go by. Let us come now and have rules as to how we elect councillors, parliamentarians, chairpersons, and that would be the right time. And the person say, oh, Pastor, sorry, I not be no. Right. And then it withdraw in petition. So for us, we don't go there, we don't go. In fact, so many people don't withdraw them petitions. The issue of even Paul Kamara, we don't lay him bare to the extent that INSSF, to some extent, not be able to understand exactly what he be go there for. The issue of this man, something Ibrahim Bundu, we ask for an audit. Say, make the party audit in financial statements or in account and give an audited document. The point is, we tell and say, Pa, you know, say if you want down the not to PPRC, they can direct. You get for first exhaust the party in internal dynamics. Right to the party, provoke the the necessary organs of the party, we go address this issue. Failing which, then you can cancel PPRs as a last resort. That again was settled. So many things that we don't settle. Okay. However, we do wait now for the big elephant in the room as to the ruling of Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Samsumana and that of the APC with regards to what he can we go for. And we just continue to say, we as the APC, we did in a hurry for go State House. And I continue for plea to the conscience of Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Samsumana. The APC big pass we all. Power na God give. Make we understand, say, if this is done on the basis of genuity, let God be the best judge. But if it is done in any means, just because you want to strangulate the APC, you don't want to see us organizing ourselves to take a State House, let God be the best judge. I am saying, I have no problems with Chief Samsumana, not even the APC. But we are just not ready to slaughter the APC's constitution on the altar of exigence and convenience of one person as against the majority of us. That will provoke litigation upon litigation. That's our position.
All right. So how this sensitization tour get for look like, in the APC party? Which everything involved in all this?
Yes, the sensitization tour now is a situation we are in. This team or this committee of independent, neutral, fair and transparent individuals, who we call the IEMC, don't challenge themselves as per the requirements of the constitution of the APC, that they shall be independent, they shall be neutral, they shall conduct their activities in a free, fair and transparent manner. And most importantly, they must create a level playing field for all and sundry. So that is what exactly the message they are taking out. Now, when they see we can we not sabi Peter, we not sabi Paul, we not sabi John, we not sabi Ruko. What you can do, I can tell you, say, the APC say, if you want to run for position at this party at world level, if you don't do at this party for 1 year full, and if you don't pay your membership, leading to the time we they conduct that election, where they run that election. Okay. Anything failing short from that, you don't go get the right to for votes or even for votes for you. So what will they try for do? Now, for avoid an ugly situation, as we all see what happened with our neighbor, the SLPP, that was uncalled for in modern democracy. You know, they expect an incumbent for conduct themselves the way they conduct themselves in the elections. So we, the APC, don't look at that unfortunate circumstance and say, no, the APC, for keeping head above waters, we should keep our head above waters and we cannot fall for that low. So what will they do? We they try to make sure now we put rules and regulations then clear, lay them bare, so that we'll not go get a situation where say, the national coordinator, they say, hey, anybody where they go vote, not for carry go mobile phone. Then one big man at the party come back and say, no, me way they go vote, pull mobile phone. The center will not hold. It will be chaotic, as we saw in the SLPP. We say, Lailima, they say, nobody not for go vote for carry go mobile phone. First lady guy say, no, anybody will go vote, carry go in mobile phone. So who is running the elections? Where do they take instructions from? It becomes chaotic. So that unfortunate situation, the APC no one get a repeat of our in we own party. Because we are known as people who are custodians of democracy, who believes in the rule of law, who believes in the good tenets of democracy. So what would they do? Now for me could do the early preparations, so that whosoever they enter that hall for go vote know exactly what it require of them. But most importantly, we want to make sure, say, if you win that election, you for win honorably. And if you lose that election, you for lose honorably. At the end of the day, the loser for run for go grip the winner, celebrate and shoulder high. Say, indeed, you won, and you won honorably. So, and I lost honorably.
So what are the qualifications for people who want for contest for different positions within the APC, like chairman and all the local the lower level elections? I mean, what are the qualifications?
Beautiful. For what positions? Yeah. You for don't then at this party, and you know for belong now, no other party save for the APC, And if I don't do it for full 1 year, leading to the very day where you contest the election. So for argument's sake, let me explain this one. If not so because of Chief Samsumana, this in petition here, we don't delay this party as I don't delay and so. You understand, Ivan? If I don't delay far by now. So anybody we don't know say by August we don't pass so this year, if I don't start with lower level elections. So if we don't pay in 2023 August, 2024 August, leading to the election we for don't run in 2024 August, we for don't make 12 calendar months, you don't pay full, we be qualify you for make you vote and be voted for at ward level, and this election no hold. Now they go so to 2026. That don't automatically tell you don't even pass 1 year now at the party. But if you not pay your dues date, you not qualify for vote and be voted for. Because yes, you are now above 1 year in the party, but you are not a fully
so
paid
even
up
the one
member.
is for there for vote safe for only within the party for 1 year.
Of course.
Okay.
And not only for the within the party for 1 year, even the one is back way for vote, for making you able to vote, for don't be a fully paid up member.
Okay.
So if you don't get your membership card, you know, only 1 year you pay for, by the time we will conduct the elections now in 2026, because plus or minus pass 1 life per we save, because December almost done. So when we can start in 2026 for conduct elections, automatically you need for pay your dues from March to the time of that election, or else you not go get right for vote. So these are the sensitizations this way IMC they go and roll out. Because we don't want a situation wherein this PPRC go be flooded with so many petitions upon petitions where people they say, look, my membership card, I mean a card carrying member of the APC. I go vote, they not allow me for vote. And the answer will be yes, you're a card carrying member of the APC. Indeed, you don't need the party for 1 year plus or 2 years, but you not go vote because you're not a fully paid up member.
Okay.
So that is what we are now teaching. We are going out, the people are going out to sensitize. But one unique quality about this tour, prior to this time, you will notice that when APC they take a national tour, you see the chairman, you see the secretary general, you see the PROC, you see Mohamed Pope Kamari, they see me, they see everybody around me, and that's fanfare. But you see how then they go. Now there's no more way than they that in circle.
So is it because of the way the police say, because the police state time in clear against that in one alley?
No, well, now we request for how we want them.
Okay.
It's not the police determining how we want it. We don't tell them, say, this is not a town hall engagement, sensitization. We're not to a rally, not to anything. Now, for just go and speak to the people as to what in the APC constitution requires somebody for vote and be voted for, how then they see the list at the end of the day, what they call voter register, which how they pay stamp for, make you go check whether they spell your name correct, whether your word correct, or every details about your person are correct. So we want to do this thing in a way that people they know say the APC, when it comes to democracy, we not only they cry for democracy externally, but even in we intra-party dynamics, we they make sure we hold democracy to the highest esteem. So this is exactly what they call.
So you want to assure the people that when I internal party politics, the elections, whether for which war the chairman and whatever, therefore be peaceful.
I will vouch that it's going to be 100% peaceful. The reason is this. Anytime where elections be chaotic, anytime where sonko dey per elections, now when the way they conduct the elections, not conduct themselves in a very transparent and independent manner. And most importantly, now when they not create a level playing field for all. Now when they attempt for skew the process, for satisfy one individual as against the others, then can lead to sonko and confusion.
So after the 4th of January, what else? Waiting to happen?
We are very certain that before the 4th of January, where IEMC they wrap up the national tour completely, PPRC go on roll on the Samsumana and other petitions. So having done so, I know say this holiday not a holiday for APC. You understand? Now a working time for the APC. As I tell you just now, say the APC they in a hurry for go State House. Why were they in a hurry? Ivan, see Salon today how they like. Wallahi, from where SLPP can have power to today what they talk now. 7 years down the line, there had been no time in December who will say last year better past this year. Every year in a salon for the past 7 or 8 years, na subhana like bet to say. and I'll put me to strict proof. Go out and do a vox popping. Ask 10 Sierra Leoneans. If you get 5 over 5 or say, no, last year December be sweet past this year, wallahi, I am lying. They will tell you, say, this December, I don't want to see in kind.
Okay, so
it has been like that.
Okay.
So because of this serious pressure, this serious torment Sierra Leoneans are going through, and we don't see how Sierra Leoneans and they live basically in peril, we the APC don't hold ourselves out, say, we need to salvage this situation. And how are we going to salvage it? We have to salvage this situation by being the alternative to them. And the only way we can do that is through the ballot box at the State House.
After January 4, waiting gets to happen.
That is what I am saying. We are going to see an APC that is well organized, that, I repeat, but before January 4th, after IMC go don't complete them tour, PPRC go don't give them ruling. And having given their ruling, the party they go sit down and look at the ruling in its entirety and inform the next step as to whether A, we are going to roll out with calendar of events automatically and jump into the lower level elections ASAP. Or B, would they ask, say, this ruling with PPRC don't give? No, if we attempt to go by this ruling, it will not give us peace in the APC. It's going to provoke litigation upon litigation, and then the center can still not hold. And so, wherever it is, as I say, let us don't preempt the future for now. Let us wait the ruling from PPRC. It go inform waiting at the next step of the APC. But as I will tell you categorically clear, we are in a hurry to State House. We want to do everything humanly possible for make we conduct ourselves at a lower level and internally, for get yourself so ready now, which will standard bearer come 2028. So that's the position of the APC as of this point.
All right. So how this, because 16 districts across I guess
Today in the Falaba.
Right. Okay. So one day, one district, and so it'll happen.
Yes.
Okay. Each day we'll take one district.
Yes.
Okay.
Some days then they can do 2 districts.
2 districts. Okay.
Like for the 15th, then do both Poloko and Cambia. Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much, Abdul Karim Kamara from the APC. We don't talk about them. I am the Internal Elections Management Committee. We be kind of like talk to the APC party or pull a post release that the sensitization tour will start on the 15th, we in yesterday, or the yesterday to put it, and will continue up to the 4th of January 2026. And according to AKK, don't talk about, say, this sensitization, therefore look at people who belong to the APC party, eligibility for votes for, or for be voted for, or one you will get for participate or vote for somebody. So the eligibility therefore discuss. Therefore be a full paid up member for at least 1 year if you don't belong to the party for 1 year. But he emphasized that if you don't pay dues, full paid up member for 1 year.
At the ward level.
At the ward level.
2 years for both the constituency and district level.
Okay.
3 years regional and 5 years for national officers.
All right. So now the list of position and the criteria as well for make you be for make them votes for you or for you votes for somebody. So you listen to the Epic Morning Show. They come up on the phone line. We'll also talk about how the APC party stand now with about 8 or 10 petitions we still before PPRC, and what is the fate of the party. And after the 4th, waiting will happen. But the APC don't talk about, well, then look at, say, before the 4th of January, the petition in case with PPRC going to be settled. So open the phone line on 079-994-993. The Internal Elections Management Committee don't pull out a date for the sensitization. We don't start on the 15th and, of course, go end on the 4th of January 2026. So open the phone line shortly after the break.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 millions no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's Waiting you dey wait for? Dial star 799 star 2 hash now and continue for listen to Epic Radio. If you na one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not for us to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
You see block man? You see Jen? You say waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na me brand new keke. Yes so, beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Oge don pulado the mega campaign all over the country. Hey, yes, just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk beaucoup and continue for the talk or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win. Super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. You self can live this super kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. The Internal Elections Management Committee then pull out a press release that then go start them pre-election convention sensitization tour on the 15th of this December and of course up to the 4th of January 2026. So basically that's what they talk about. So you start for call on the 079-994-993. We'll go first call online already. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Chairman Alex.
All right, Chairman Alex, go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to say good morning to lawyer waiting at the studio. And I just want to say the APC party, they need to put them out in order for meet up the 2028 election.
Okay.
I believe the ruling party then prepare as the opposition. And I believe it's an election, APC for need for put the house in order in terms of petition, in the party behind. We that one that can also good one for the party and the need for come to one for telling people of Chariot that APC party there's one. You know, then APC party not to scatter party. We see the fight inside the ruling party and the fight back to the opposition and not a good one for the members of the party them. And I just want to give advice. Let them put them out in order and get themselves together. Thanks, Chairman Alex.
All right, thank you very much, Chairman Alex. 079-994-993, now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We did talk about the Internal Elections Management Committee. They don't pull out a date for the sensitization tour. We get to be on the 15th, or we don't start already.
Yeah, good morning,
Hello, good morning, Anta.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ananta from Central.
All right, go ahead.
First and foremost, AKK, seem still a talk for ourselves. We are not honest to the truth. And I'm not surprised. AKK, you don't be ungrateful to your boss with a Peter Conte. We make the let the APC sabi. So, I don't doubt to be ungrateful to Sabsubana to.
So, go straight to the points and answer.
Let me tell this.
Okay.
So, if you make ungratefulness to Samuel Kama, and I want to tell APC one clear thing. If APC joke with this guy, I believe him in the border, una will suffer back. Una try for main fences. Now you talk about the ruling party. The ruling party, they don't do the convention. Very well, they move on.
All right, okay. I think we get Paul with the line there because of one or two reasons. 079-994-993. I mean, when you call, go straight to the point, and there is a date already. We don't start with the APC sensitization. We get to the law selection. Logo online. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. This is not the Lion.
The Lion, go ahead. Stay within 1 minute, yeah?
Yes, sir. They Allah help we. The APC, I don't know how they want to go because now they put you for this sufferness. The first time we vote for President Wisdom, the second time we say suffering number sometimes maybe they go, the SLPP go counter or shoot the people and they. So how APC don't sit down, they don't fool themselves, you know, because not telling the full we no more, we don't know. Either they let the grievance they give Jagaban or Ansumana.
Thank you.
You know, if they want to win this election, then choose people and they, you know, let them let everything because, you know, when you watch at them, they don't get stained.
Thank you so much. You don't make your
points,
points, yeah?
People now, you know, let them not give
Thank
back.
you so very much. You don't make your points. 079-994-993. I mean, where you call, stick to the topic, the elections management committee, although issued out the dates for the pre-elections convention sensitization tour. We don't start the 15th of this month and also go end on January 4th. We'll talk around that conversation there and log online again and pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Epic Radio.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mina Mohamed. I call from Shell.
All right, it's Mohamed from Shell. Go ahead, yeah?
Yeah. But wait, this looks something baffling me. Pajero will be running mate. Pajero be running mate to Musa Trawali. APC they accept that mandate. What about the man who don't be vice president for one term and a half? Why he not eligible for run under APC? This is look back to me. APC still they present Ono and Sasumana like saying that they don't hold the APC to run. So you see how then they damage themselves.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Now Kono people and be problem to it.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. I mean, log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Pamusa.
Nam, thank you. And I want to ask question to AKK. AKK, and would they see Samura faction they go under in the talk about 2023? The una they go under they talk about 2028. We don't know say una don't split for this party as we have them in the talk say una type of suffer than una the suffer so because of una don't split. So una the 2028 agenda and the 2023 agenda una then they talk tell the Sierra Leoneans the truth.
All right.
Because na full una the full we so.
Thank you.
And as Sierra Leoneans and the follow una. Una they talk the truth.
Thank you.
Please, I want to answer me AKK.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, go straight to the point. There is a date already for the pre-election convention sensitization tour. We will start on the 15th. Log online. Hello.
This is Bakal from Fomex.
Bakal from Fomex. Go ahead. Stay within 1 minute, please.
I want to say one thing. I know say the time small. The APC not to flag the hierarchy not the problem. The APC not the executive not the problem. This executive will be enabled to protect the vote of the people. This is one thing. We vote for them people here 2023, but let me forget about that. Let me remember 2028. And waiting at the confidence where we go get. Where all things waiting and we do 2023, all things in place. All things enough is stand still. All waiting everything that we do. So the possibility for them to rig the election 2028 is very slim.
All right.
Because these are the same executive way support, are the same executive which way disappoint the people.
Thank
now
you.
Then again brag and talk about all this. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. I guess come 2028, the APC will get a different executive. So, because therefore lead up to the National Delegates Conference and all. But we'll go online and pick another call again, and we'll see what this caller gets to say. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and the call from, please.
I call from Cambia. This is Bamoluma.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead from Cambia.
Yes, I tell me, Honorable AKK, plenty thank you for the commitment.
You're listening to lawyer AKK, huh?
Sir?
Lawyer AKK, not honorable on this, huh?
Yeah, I tell Honorable AKK, plenty thank you for the commitment where he commit himself for Canada radio station, making people understand the process of this ICNT for desensitization. Hello?
Go ahead, I'll get you.
And relations to me brother, then where they comment, I tell them plenty thank you. But once more again, like the constitution don't make them very clear that everybody way so far, claim to the constitution requirements, nobody not get for blame. He blame himself. So like when they say if it's Ansumana, they not encourage and they not encourage other Jagaban, then APC they still the Paris. I don't believe the process. I hope say APC they well organized and formidable way, and the way when they try for process. So I hope say with this APC they go through in the State House.
Thank you.
So me they encourage everybody for keep on patient and make sure that the executive then they do their work accurately and acceptable.
Thank you so much. It's 079 994 993. We'll take 3 more calls and try to follow up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. 079 994 993. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Epic Radio.
Good morning, Epic Radio.
Good morning. Thank you for the good work.
All right.
Good work. Thank you.
Your name, sorry. Your name, please.
Station. Yeah, I just want advise maybe young brother where they wait and call AKK. Where you did on radio, they represent a big party like APC for choose your words and carefully. The way you put your words instead of helping for bring peace, it is scatter more and more. So let's be mindful of what they say. I feel I'm going not be part of the team we go now PPRC. So you don't know much. If you know the closing remarks and the opening remarks of him, leaders them if they say otherwise. So let's be very careful with the advisor.
Thank you.
Enter a peace you want, not to alala.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you so very much. 079 994 993. The number for be part of the Epic Morning Show and log online and get in and pick this call. Second to last caller. Hello, good morning.
Yes, morning. I'm inside. I call from Central.
How are you from Central? Go ahead.
I'm very hopeful because why you see and more to be clear at the TV where we talk about what thing the Supreme Court we don't be ruling on. That should clearly say what thing the PC do. And that clause when we talk about that 5-year duration, it is SLPP. And this constitution doesn't go beyond to PPRC. So why not the petition the same way by law they're supposed to go give the constitution to PPRC for get them now in custody in case any issue arises like any issue here. But the statement of Lucian that should clearly say APC Day on the right path. There is no way you will go do what you expect in relation of the brave them we don't grab some man for come back for covered all that period the way we know there, particularly we don't go for the party.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. We'll take one last call and wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. It's 079 994 993, the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Last call and time for the first segment. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from, please.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm Mohammed Konta, the come from Port.
Hi, Mohammed. Go ahead.
So I'll tell you plenty. We speak away in a video in a CCC. And so let's just go on and do what we do for the party. And one way they ask for 2023, we as APC will already think about 2023, we think about 2026. So I hope anybody will not see APC for now, we will say 2023, we don't put our high. Now we go for 2023. And I think to all the APC, anybody will looking at real APC, not think of 2023. 2020.
All right, you seems for the get issue that line there. We'll probably squeeze one last call and try for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show and log online and pick this last lucky caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Good morning.
Lamin Samuel Koyato.
Lamin, go ahead quickly.
Yeah, I believe say 2023. Then they pass through that no get sense no more now, but then they don't. Now 2028 they talk about. Who knows say no more? It's not possible for let now we did this now come up. Other person can take over. We know that they clearly. The only thing we will say no more to APC, we want a fair play. Once we make the thing open and fair, everybody satisfy the process. No problem, no good day. Let all man participate and the thing be free and fair. When it be free and fair, you don't get calls for that person go to na corner for Gombo. Now that no more will tell them. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We're not going to take any more call again. And AKK, you don't listen to the callers them. I mean, what's going to be you respond to the callers them?
Thank you so much. Firstly, I want to tell all the callers them who share sentiments with me, say are very humble at them sentiments. And equally, I want to tell the one them back who to some extent very critical with me presentation that again I say are very humble with them critique. But I want to say this clearly. Now God I serve, and I serve mortal man. I always believe say God pass all things at this world. And I always they put me integrity forward. Now, for the last speaker, we say they ask for fair play. Wallahi, bra, I guarantee you say fair play. Not only get said, but you go see and bring barang, you go see and bang bang they say na fairness. At the end of the day, when the person win, we all they know say this person win genuinely. And again, if the person lost, we all go know say this person lost genuinely. If they willingly accept say a loss, because this year now be free and fair, and that is what we are doing. So I will continue for build your confidence. Say it's going to be a process that is free, fair, and transparent. Nobody they know they give an added advantage over incumbent. Hence, you meet the criteria, will they treat you equally, and will not they create no room for make one person get an added advantage over the other. The other person, where they appeal to the people and say, please, let we accept say now, let we move forward 2028, now all for look to. In fact, I know they add nothing to that, but I just want to join the same person and say, this is the position of the party. One thing would guarantee the people that out there now that waiting happen 2023, it not go ever happen again at this country. Wallahi, it not ever happen again at this country. Now, it make you see, in the tripartite recommendations, the 80+4 recommendations, try for address all the inadequacies then they. And the APC executive of today, we don't team up strong one for make sure say all the 80+4 recommendations when in that tripartite we implement unto the latter. In fact, yesterday you see the APC leadership, then we get a high panel delegation meeting with the European Union. So we thereby make significant inroads for make sure say we fully implement the agreement of national unity and that of the tripartite recommendations. So be rest assured that indeed waiting happen 2023, it will never repeat itself again as Sierra Leone. Another caller comment say AKK get for be careful with words. I repeat what I say now, I wish something you know go down well with the person. And I say unapologetically and unremorsefully, the APC as a party not ready for sacrifice the APC March 7, 2022 constitution on the altar of exigency and the convenience of one person as against the majority of the APC. That position of the APC, I continue to reiterate it unapologetically and unremorsefully. In no day in any way will they divide the APC. What will they say? Now that anybody where the constitution give requirements, say you qualify for be this position, wallahi nobody no go pull you there. And equally so, would there anybody where the constitution don't tell say you not get this requirement, wallahi, no way no they will can inside, because attempting to do it, you're going to create more confusion. However, I am saying this. Chief Sam Sumana are like a father to me. I have enormous respect for him. I will never in any way attempt to demean his capacity or his character. But what it mean not they do, I not believe in blind loyalty. I believe in saying what is right. I believe in doing what is right. Chief Sam Sumana, I know by all intent and purposes now that he is a bona fide member of the party. In Papa as he states, now people who don't suffer for this party, I am saying to him, please, for the interest of all of us, let us come as one family and let us push the party forward. Make nobody not continue for all this party to ransom. Make nobody not continue for do things them way inimical. We go create this party from get more confusion than compromise. Waiting me to say for and on behalf of the party that the Chief Sam Sumana is still a very senior party stalwart, and I accord on that respect that indeed I believe say waiting unite us is far bigger than waiting they divide us.
All right.
So therefore, I see him as a very, very senior member of the party who believes in the ideas of the APC. And at the end of the day, we all go sing APC now one word and the world will go State House. The other thing I want to say, which is very sensitive, now the issue of how AKK they can say connect people and they against APC. Why can you say that? Why you want for talk with and not talk? Why you want for create a situation for skew the process? You know how Kono people are so significant to APC? You know how many Kono people and they contribute to the furtherance of the APC like today? You know how Kono central to the APC? It is not about region here. It's not about districts here. We are saying people we don't lodge petitions na PPRC. And among so many people that we lodge petitions na PPRC, one amongst them were very eminent na Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Samsumana. How that concerns Kono business? How that concerns Eastern region? He has no bearing there. He's just an individual like Paul Kamara. He's just an individual like any other person who will file petition to PPRC. So it has nothing to do with the district. It has nothing to do with the Kono people. It is about him feeling that areas where you don't feel comfortable with, where you go to PPRC for me PPRC clarify or ask the necessary questions. How does they concern Kono? How does they concern with people in a Kono? No. Please, let we left for talk waiting not correct. And when we continue with this kind of misinformation, it will lead to an unhealthy environment.
All right.
I have not in any way said the Kono people are disingenuous to APC. No.
Okay.
I am saying that Chief Sam Sumana filed a complaint with PPRC and that we are now waiting on PPRC to make a ruling or a judgment onto exactly that complaint.
Thank you very much, Lawyer AKK, for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show, and one for which on our sensitization tour. I mean, we don't start on the 15th of December and go end on the 4th of January 2026. And before I go with the BNB Cash App, you can send or receive money anytime, anywhere. Just download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 07250 50000. And the quick one, KK, round up is quick one.
Genuinely speaking, I want to continue for allay the fears of people out there, the APC membership, that indeed things are going on very well, and that come what may, the APC go be a united APC than ever before. Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Samsumana and all of us will sing the victory song and they will forge ahead. All those where they feel say, then they able throw spanners into this ring just for make them continue for put you apart. We say to them, you cannot succeed this time. We are united than ever before. The APC is going to State House, and we'll go to State House undiverted. We'll go to State House with one mind in unison. So therefore, season's greetings to APC people. We wish we all a merry, merry Christmas and a prosperous 2026, where we can see the APC get a standard bearer, we will become all-embracing. Where we will see APC get an executive where the people will believe in, say, this executive able deliver, this executive able defend them, this executive able stand the test of time for defending votes. At this point, I say, Tata.
So for now, quick one, there is no date for the lower level elections.
Of course, I have said that one.
No date, okay,
there's no date. We are now waiting on the ruling from PPRC.
I just want to get a clarification.
Yes, there's no date as of this point.
Thank you.
So I haven't got the ruling from PPRC. It will inform the party as its next step.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Lawyer AKK, for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show. Well, thanks to our beautiful callers, the one to be calling, and also entertainment and sports lined up for you guys. And Marion, Precious George, all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. I want to say thank you, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. My name is Evan Julius Lee. I want for wishing a beautiful Wednesday. I love Wednesday so much. I mean, it's ladies' night, so you can go out. I mean, it's festive season. Enjoy the beautiful moment in Wednesday. So I love Wednesday, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Good morning.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Dance for me, baby. Dance for me, baby. Dance for me, baby. Wine for me, baby. Wine for me, baby. Wine for me, baby. Girl, I'm in love when I feel just for you. Rain or shine, I feel just for you. Yeah. When I'm in the mood, I feel just for you, girl. Come to daddy, I get enough room for you.
me, baby. Wine for me, baby. Push my cup and you. Turn me on when you dey shake. You too fast. Turn me on when you dey give me the fever. Turn me on when you dey smile for me. Turn me on and on. You cook for me pepper soup and say you want do me. Cook for me sakit on the dance.
Midweek edition. Let's start with some very interesting sports updates. So it's really getting heated between Cesc Fabregas, Como, and of course the Senegalese international Dio. So Dio definitely don't join the Senegalese national team for the AFCON. According to Cesc Fabregas, the player just recovered from a very serious injury and he only will make one appearance for Como. But the Senegalese coach insists that he wants the player to be part of the Teranga Lions for the AFCON. So, of course, the Black Star coach don't talk about a very important friendly when they get to play against Germany. So Ghana is set to play against Germany in Stuttgart for preparation for the World Cup, and these are some interesting friendlies. Away from the Ghana coach now to the German coach Julian Nagelsmann don't confirm say they look forward again for play another African opponent, and that will be Ivory Coast, because having Ivory Coast in the same group, that will be a very interesting friendly between Germany again. So Germany lined up two friendlies, one with Ghana, and of course hoping to face Ivory Coast before they met in the group stage now at the World Cup. FC Cologne head coach Charlie Wright don't win the coach of the month for November inside the men's Premier League. And former West Ham United striker Michel Antonio currently going to get some training session with Leicester City, and he's hoping for make this transfer and join Leicester City. We all know that after that serious injury in contract with West Ham come to an end. So finally, a lot of concern don't be raised about the price ticket for the FIFA World Cup in the United States. Even for the 2028 Olympics, it could be hosted in Los Angeles. Currently, the ticket price is not even commensurate for the whole season compared to a single ticket price for the FIFA World Cup. For this morning, that all is to bring to you Inside Sports Updates.
Good morning and welcome to your midweek edition of the entertainment updates here on the Epic Morning Show. Me, na Big Daddy, will bring them to you. Well, first year, Hollywood just got real uncomfortable. Well, after mega producer Tara Perry don't reach, and after I watch the Netflix of Puff Daddy and a comment. Well, according to he say I just don't watch this, and I must say yes, me a bad person, but Diddy be really day in a different level. And we know 50 Cent, he not waste any time. He just set the record straight. He say 50 saw the tweet and he reply say with zero hesitation, and this now waiting me say, well, we all know you move the same way in the acting industry. Don't worry, your documentary coming soon. Imagine, you see, this is really huge. But anyway, Sha. So after Davido reached out to Qatar FA, say again for day night live Twitch stream platform. Well, fans they compare Shank and Qatar FA. Now this now waiting Shank begin for say. I'm going to be streaming with Drake, Wizkid. Shank say to all fans they compare to Qatar FA streaming. So we are not on the same level. But anyway, Sha. Anyway, so from the first growing gospel artist winner, Aaron, Michael, of course, Joanne, don't drop in first song way. I mean, the song is out now, available on every digital platform. Yusef can go out and get this one. God has done it. You know, it's a classic song and it's on Audiomack, YouTube. Yusef can go now. All other platforms you can get the song. Cocoa Butter, it's officially no longer in news that with the link, and ISAT will be dropping this new jam, and of course we can't wait to hear what's on Cocoa Butter. Come on, man, you already know anything cocoa it must butter. In other news, Emerson unfollowed Caldinero and King Boss LA on Instagram. Well, of course, fans are thinking maybe he's tired of the beefing and dissing, or he's now on a different league, so in the feel like say they no longer need these people. And talking about the ACC boss, where now Francis Ben Ken Fala. Well, according to him, after traveling to other countries, this now we get for say, it's a this country na serious brain damage then they cause to anybody we come out na country where Donald Trump don't they cause all time. Una give me salon for just 2 years and let una see with him. I go do something quick. Wow. So, well, we don't know whether this is a new way for telling us, say, I mean, you want come as something else, but let's see. And finally, yesterday, of course, when at the 16th day inside the month of December, the rap rampage gladly for celebrates 3 years. You know, imagine starting from December 16, 2022 to yesterday, we make with 3 years. Big congratulations. And of course, we'll be celebrating Friday now Victoria Park. So join me Friday again, December 19 at Victoria Park. A whole lot of parties going down. Don't forget, 40 loans and you'll be part of the experience. This is all we get for you this morning here. Don't forget for joining at 4. Of course, you already know the vibe.
Famous. Nothing on the pressure me. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah, yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. No, 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 no. No pressure. No pressure.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. What's in again I go able game?
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You know get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad if you hear this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy, as na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I know we know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice one time. Usai I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sarah Juice na the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra Juice, the taste of Salon.
Sierra Leone!
Famous. Hello.
Freetown! Let's celebrate entertainment at a first degree. The superstar went on tour all over the world, different countries them, and say, I'm coming home because there is no place like home. And it's coming from the BSK Music. They come with the biggest concert in Sierra Leone. Famous.
Nothing on the pressure me. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. No pressure.
With the No Pressure concert, we go happen Friday, the 2nd of January 2026. All this go happen now the best nightclub na Salon, Data Chapter 1. If you want buy your ticket now 1,000 leons. If you are wait na gate, now 1,500 leons. And for you, we want your ticket fast one and want make them deliver to you. Rocket Commercial Bank all over the country go make you get your ticket even at your doorstep. Famble them. If you no one go there, you want make them reach out for you quick one. Now for call na the number ya 078 507745 or 076 300 253. This now for you. We want your ticket. Oh, you want buy now? Or want to make the reach out to you? Quick one. Famble them. And not play. You we want book table or want make reservation. Now for call on this number 090 543619. Let me bring in a sponsor for this event. AYV Media Empire, SLBC, Rocket Commercial Bank, NSBT, Seco, TV, Epic Radio, Gentle Group of Company, Universal Radio, 98.1 Radio Democracy, Slick TV, Afri Money, and the #1 mobile communication in Sierra Leone, AfriCell. Make a break and be hosted for this event. A Hollywood and Broadway actor, Duane Richmond, and the pride of SL, Dunia Animal or Vicky Dave of Citizen Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming from the biggest in Sierra Leone, BSK Music, as they coming with the No Pressure Concert 2026 for Famous. Now Chapter 1, Friday, January 2nd, 2026. 1,000 euros if you want to buy ticket now. Don't wait to be told, cause it's going to be the funky in the Famous.
No pressure. I cannot feel myself. I can only do my best.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True.
Every day gets 1,440 minutes, and this means say you get 1,440 daily opportunities for make a positive impact. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM. You also get to in a Radio Garden, Facebook, and also on the website at myepiconline.com. Mina, you host Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, IMF don't approve $79.8 million ECF disbursement for Salone. And also government don't announce minimum wage increment to 1,200 loans effective April 2026. And also US don't place permanent travel ban on Salone nationals starting from 2026 next year. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me to discuss the issues, I get inside the studio Victor Tutu Rogers, we na a social commentator, and I also get Reginald Brian Ojokutu Soya. Good morning, gentlemen. Victor, good morning.
Good morning.
Season greetings.
Many returning. Good having me.
Okay.
After a long while.
Yeah, sure. Reginald, good morning.
Yes, pleasant good morning, my own precious George, and good morning to wonderful listeners and also the one that will watch you on Facebook. Good morning.
Okay, and we'll look at stories reported on the front pages of various newspapers as always. Before we dive deep into the stories we make mention of, may first take this morning now the Aoko newspaper, and top story says, join the conversation, the traitorous flight and foreign descent, a strategic warning. And Sierra Leoneans strongly reject one party rule, Afrobarometer finds. And IMF approves dual review unlocks $79.8 million for Sierra Leone. Trade Minister vows to boost trade to 30% of economic output in 2026. Another story, EU-Sierra Leone seal political partnership, broaden talks to security and development. And finally, lack of forensic lab hampers rape prosecutions, gender minister says. All of the stories and more you go get now the Aoko newspaper this morning.
And from the Aoko newspaper, we go to the Concord Times newspaper publication this morning. Top story reads, Parliament warn defaulting MDAs as budget scrutiny intensify. We also have UN consultation builds momentum for binding global rights to free education. Accra and the unfinished dream of a united Africa. There's a photo there of former president and his bike Koma together with Dr. Kande Kole all on this paper. And then we have Dofa launches Elders Village to support homeless, vulnerable elders. No bail, no leniency. Chief Justice declare tough new judicial war on drug crimes. All of them stories here, so and more. They are the front page of the Concord Times newspaper.
Away from that, to take the Premier News newspaper top story, read Premier Media SLBC launch National Comedy Competition. An ex-SLRSA Executive Director, Procurement Manager convicted of corruption. Sierra Leone raises minimum wage. And another story, Sierra Leone moves to enforce Axel loan limits, projects protect roads from overloading. Also in this issue, you get Justice Kamara sentences Awa Dukulu to 35 years for drug offense. All of the stories and more you will get at the Premier News newspaper this morning.
And my own final pick this morning at the Independent Observers newspaper. Top story reads, two Egyptian companies signed MOU. We also have MDAs showcase stories at Civic Festival. And finally, corruption is also a breach of God's word. There's a photo there of Francis Ben Kelfala, the ACC commissioner. Plus, Mr. President, can we talk this time, part 301. All of them stories are so in Independent Observers this morning.
That's in the review of the various stories reported on the front page of the newspapers where we get in our desk. And it is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, the review, or we deal with a lot of issues this morning we make mention of. We'll start off with the one we get to do with the International Monetary Fund, where they can call IMF for short, we just don't approve $79.8 million ECF disbursement for Salone. And according to reports, then say this ECF arrangement approved on October 31st, 2024, designed for maintain debt sustainability, reduce inflation, rebuild, reverse, and strengthen governance. And they say the first review be delayed due to fiscal overrun inside 2024 and several other things them. So according to report again, the report where we get continue say a lot of things happen along the way, and this review na part of IMF them plan for assist countries them like Sierra Leone, and this now one way they can normally do and they can always do, and this particular disbursements go help the country in a long run or help in several areas them where the country need assistance, especially where a lot of things don't they happen and a lot of people don't they ask questions about IMF funding now the country and several other money them we be supposed to come inside the country where people they get doubt over because of one or two issues we don't they happen nationally. I'll start with Victor Tutu Rogers on this particular issue.
Yeah, thank you very much. Honestly, it's a welcome news because there has been so many rumors, misinformation, other information. But when you look at the stories behind why the delay or why the lapses, you go exactly know see there have been gaps. Yeah, there are gaps there. I think the country the government they try for see how best they can squeeze for get rid of those gaps. And in the story, I mean, you will see there have been lapses. Money business for kind put time. The thing we say they implement. If the implementation does not go timely, it has to be questioned. And if there is any other, I mean, it just like when you get picking a house or whosoever worker, then you tell and say, now this and this if for do, and this is put for them. Then if you create any lapses, one which if I don't get that timely way for get I mean you get for tell us say until you done this, then you get for reverse again for go do all within the mistakes then. If you not do again you can now like what they call it reference to you get for clear the references. So until you clear, if you satisfy the person, the examiner, they mark you, they give you the mark what you want. If you not do then you still remain for the reference sector. Okay. So that's the position that has been Sierra Leone. We don't hear about information, just like what you intro, but it can be vividly explained based on like what you would see now. Where the IMF does say when ABC and have the gap, everybody slowly look at and see how we go fulfill them. And being that there are some areas which has been better. Yeah. So okay, able give on this. When you look at the money, it comes in segments. Wait, this other you go get the bulk money where they go call, but from the bulk money they come in segment based on the implementation. So if the implementation is being satisfied, then you have credit for going to another level. I think that's the position Sierra Leone has been. The government has been fighting tooth and nail. You go look outside, they will talk about reserve. You will talk about area of expenditure now. They look at how the future will go, which it will be the plan for it. So those segments, government work alongside and short say they have been fulfilled before they are answered for another name. But the promise can be there, hard by the country. But in the implementation now, the timeliness. That
I just want to make mention of. Looking at some of the implementation of projects and we IMF the fund, it get for do it time. And if the government's not able for actualize, fulfill the agreement in terms of when they for done the project or when the project therefore conclude, it means that it means that the government one way or the other for go back to IMF and explain say now this and this don't lead to the delay. But according to the report, it was not mentioned if the government reach out to IMF again and inform them about waiting lead to the delay, but rather IMF investigating themselves after the monitoring exercise for able for noticing that this and this lead to the delay, rather than the government explaining to them saying now some of those issues will be done to get along the way.
I wish we forget that kind of practice in our daily implementations, wherein when government give money to every project or government, any of the institutions, the area of monitoring, now in the great result. Because when you monitor well and sure say the monitor the work alongside the time, impress the people that whosoever be on board, that now this time now target. If it is not done, where we are nowhere. Now like the Bonobo teachers where they try for Kailao. Recently we see outside the chief minister go. They just they say they go monitor within the Apple. So you go find out say a persistent monitoring, they make people that no overlap, now feel relaxed. But when you left them to their own will, we don't find out say most of the projects we're having, either it is not done well or it is not done timely. Because I was saying somebody for mix 2 bags cement, they go put half, the 1.5 floor escape, then mix slab as you the one now motorman the side it broke, not even motor car. So that tells you the poor kind of job done. So because if monitoring be there, that job will not be done. You say mandate him up, you turn the 2 bags cement, you mix them before you work on it, it come out. That's the kind of monitoring. So here is a case where IMF don't give you the money. But at side view, they watch what did happen. Yes. But among ourselves, we know they watch what did happen. We don't left and give the deposit there, they do what they want. Their time, know that it is not called for. So our monitoring, the evaluation, and the follow-up mechanism, if that is done in any activity, there will be a quick result. And this now some lapses, we get the lapses, IMF indoor and speedily, and inform we say, but why we not talk to we? Now ABC, now they can't talk now, time don't pass. Yes, this time we don't put not to, and we find out say, the work still they be not to that time. So for that reason, if that particular thing not done, that's a common also they give, not give. So you have to rush up with that now. If fulfilled, then you have time for another money. So just an example. So that's the area we are. With the mix on now, but the news is a welcome news.
I'll come back to you, Regina. What do you think about this whole issue, especially where IMF make mention of that again? We didn't say we don't cause a serious threat to the country resources. There's too much debt with the country. They get.
Thank you very much, Marion. The first thing I look at, I try for examine between myself whether this will be a relief or a red flag. Yes. So what I mean by this now, when you look at the IMF in disbursement, you ask yourself a question: is this a vote of confidence or a warning sign where marks against support? And we also get for a look at this money IMF got this approved waiver. Where is it a missed target, or does this show any improvements on just damage control? So a lot of them want in it. For me, at some point, like I tell you, as to whether this is not a relief or red flag, I don't know Salone as a country, or me as a citizen for myself at this particular one. Because mark you, when some of them money also they come in Marion, it comes with a lot of conditionality where we get from it a lot of benchmarks and all. So many times we can be should I say blinded, but we're not going to pay attention on the conditionalities rather than the money and all. Yes, so sometimes some of them money also they come with certain criteria and certain benchmarks away you for meet and all. And now one that one is very much interesting where I decide for look at this $79.8 million. In question outside this money they go now. Will this fund stabilize the economy or it will disappear into recurrent spending? It's something that we'll have to care. Mark, this funding as we're talking about already getting name. They certain money then can carry not get name. The name don't come already as to waiting and they expect the money for going to. But again, outside this money go? A lot of time we hear about this money.
So if there are places where the money for go, the government's not supposed to do otherwise. They're not supposed to do otherwise.
Yes, exactly.
As way for reach the benchmark them way IMF don't set.
Exactly. So like you say, sometimes money they can't
misplace.
They can't for misplaced priorities. They can't for this reason, but maybe.
So government supposed for they do so. That's a question that they ask.
No. If it's the money is coming for a specific reason,
okay,
or purpose, yes, that's the right word. The money should be used for that purpose.
So what if there are emergencies where the government thinks, say, fit for be addressed at that moment, say, another money they are available?
Well, like I say,
it's not part of the agreement.
Exactly. When you flout the agreement, I can tell you, some of them also they go with a lot of conditionality. Yeah, when you don't give the requirements, you don't agree to the requirements. When you agree, then disburse. So you don't disburse, you get to play by the rules. So a lot of the time, we can get them wrong. But again, I think say if it is handled well, maybe this go because they talk about as well debt recovery, how we for able for maintain spending, not being spending, fiscal discipline, a lot of things them as well. So there is a whole lot of things. So I think the government really get for take them time.
So government actually they adhere to some of these advices they come out from their international partners there, especially when it comes to overspending. We see a lot of money where the government spend in terms of the budget allocation on even reports that don't come out, the government at times they exceed, the expenditure for a fiscal year. And you think the government can adhere or even listen to some of these advices?
The question is the question is three times. I think it's a big no. Because imagine 2025 will the end, so we get all the Minister of Finance party ever go Parliament back for a supplementary budget.
Which is not bad, but it depends on what you are using for.
There is a need as well. Yeah. But when you look at them, I think a lot of things in the work can cut short as government. And one side, from report them, one of the side in fact where they don't talk, say they spend really boku money as a country now, the oversee the traveling of the president. The last time we talk about now from then telling it was 33, maybe now it don't go to 37 or so because I think the president will make series of travels after we've been doing. So you cut the expenditure for us on overseas traveling and all. You cut the expenditure on other minor things as well. Trust me, we'll be able to forget a well-disciplined revenue mobilization. For me, I think saying that day 2026 now I know for focus on how do we improve our revenue mobilization? How we for acquire more revenue and all. These are all genuine concerns. So trust me, Marion, there is a lot for do sometimes, and it's a problem. If you spend past what you get, then a problem. You always go to debt. And right now, when you look at the country in debt, you know it has been, government after government, when these governments come, they ace up, they pass out, when they back, I pass out, and we will continue for the in this kind of states in which each government will carry left serious debt or economic burden, whether that government can left serious debt and other economic burden. As how they proceed now, so lives they become difficult for people. So any government not supposed to spend pass out with the hand. Just like when you didn't use my own. If you know say the hand 1,000, you should be able to manage for live within that 1,000. If you go away out of that 1,000, they said, let me say there is a serious need. We make you go out of that need. But in that case where we just spend flamboyantly and we spend, and we don't really make that kind of money we spend, then it's a problem.
Okay, we'll move away from that topic today and look at another one. USAI government announced minimum wage increment from 800 to 1,200 effective April 2026. And this announcement was made by the Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, Mohamed Rahman Suare, during the Civic Festival we happened quite recently in the Miata Conference Center. And it make mention of several things. It say one thing we make them do increment in the minimum wage is say that because one, cost of living don't become very high, and not just for Sierra Leoneans but globally. It say salaries supposed for able for at least cover basic household bills and several other things them they say, and then go also look at institution them where don't they underpaid and staff them, that the one they will not be done they pay minimum wage as way for see how they can able for help those workmen them they for make them they get a minimum wage and all of these things. And this increment is a effective April 2026. People go begin receive a minimum wage of 1,200. I'll start with Tutu Rogers on this.
It can be a good news. I mean, but like, people are saying like a late. I mean, it has been expected long before this time, but still good because at least they go make the one that will fall within that category maybe better off small. Now, like one step, 1,000 might start with a step. Or I mean, before this time it was 400. You go 500, you go 600, you can 800, and now they step up from 800 goes straight to 1,200. I mean 200. Now like 400 added.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good venture, but you go begin to imagine if this they still match with the economy. This kind of increment can be very fine if this kind of increment can. The government really put on, I mean, some structures for ensure say why is this the council the minimum wage they count to some level. The
cost of living,
commodity, the thing they will for go for government for monitor and ensure say I mean either it can down or it the stabilizer and then the form that way you know go make again the money where they come for that level.
We're gonna make people are able to appreciate the minimum wage.
Because I mean how a money like this 1.2 million. I mean, somebody in a house.
That are all loans, so.
Yes, there's somebody in a house. They pay that 5 million per year or 6 or 12 or. I mean, let's see who's our government. Why is it this? Let's come to the. I mean, more housing. Let's come to the housing and see because some man has they pay and they don't know. Imagine that now like the whole year where they work now for the landlord. Now they work for. Then your family now how they for good life. We don't see where then they don't lead to so many destruction families. Somebody not going to pay school fee now God make the free quality day. Somebody not going to for pay even other commitments then at the schools for the picking them. Then you come to area of feeding at the house. It is difficult still because that money something I didn't name no more as it can at your hand. Now go so like brace. So let's see say government will come back those in charge of the area of housing. Let us see how they go drop this rentage business in the country, where they cause so many, even for them, they go in a slum area or other places. Now the cause of this on that bridge, not because of the cause there. Because remember how I get for Pambodi or the Sifa, what they call every day. It's not easy at all. So the housing is one. The food commodities, we get local foods there. If it will be affordable. For let people they able to say yes, let me chop this. But some people they go again, they say, but the one way that we only get our place for let eat, we're not able to buy ourselves. All those things are there. I mean to trace and ensure say they are in a proper condition. So the charges the way they around you on a daily basis compared to this money we can also. I mean some people will still see it like nothing yet.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing yet, but it's better. Where it comes small. But let government just walk alongside now. Like I'll see the chief minister is give 1 or 2 words that this go that they see how best they go boost the agriculture and other areas and for let us see no more it become fitting. Why is that they do this? They really get for speed with them because agriculture honestly for like grown in the country and they see a lot of politicians instead of them back and see how best they can put force for let the young they grow in agriculture, instead they encourage the kind of platform for see anyone we can go give a lot of Okada and keke or this and that to the young people there. It's like saying don't go to the agric area because if you dip Okada every day they fair money they get and not get need for let go in agriculture. I think that money that they can spend per Okada or this and that, let them go to the agric areas, the place where they don't find say now you want put do a large investment or agric. If not then room and parlor or one room structure there, like a bedroom, like long one there, encourage the people that let them go because that they first go where they go, let them go outside the able day and some incentive. Because agriculture you never go to the know where you begin to get money. So like them 6 months or 1 year, let them be paid for their job.
Okay.
So that massive number will go. By the time it is 6 months, some people that begin to yield some money, they don't know about that in one room again, they don't come out. So they either don't get land, they don't bill. You got some areas like my own place. When you talk about Sokfin, Samale, Pujon district, You find out say because some man they don't go under, they don't begin. Now the place not big, and structures there now man they don't be there, they don't come under the one room they be put there. So that's the kind of thing they can, get into these areas of agriculture. Down the Okada, when you put Gima Okada, na bigger town in the city, see don't they? Okay. You know they go. So I think let there be a kind of shift. Why is government is their kind of money there? Let them look at these priority areas, the human capital, how they go develop them. Okay. Yes. I think with that we go begin a push. The money it come to a time where some people they go say well. Better because some might be the 400, 600, 800. Okay.
Now, yesterday, me and a colleague they discussed and talking about the increment. They make mention, say, it's a good move from the government or by the government, but come to think of it now, people are subscribing to the internet at 100 loans per week. And it multiply that for a month, it's over 500 loans or so.
Then I want catchy areas.
And looking at the minimum wage, if somebody want to use the internet and looking at the money, we then go begin pay and win a 1,200, it's still, there is a lot of gap, a very, very big gap at the end of the day where you're not able for cover, considering that you're there for each, you're there for the pay transport for go, perhaps if you get family, you're there for the take care of them. So, Reginald, what do you think about it?
Quickly. Yes. Mara, it's like saying, Reginald, sorry. It's like saying, he face this so. Then, why should they face this so? Let not in competition for let it go. Yeah. If they face this so, the money where they take for buy this, let in the drop. Okay. So if they drop, there you go see the kind of wave. But if they go so they go now like they go in what
Reginald.
Thank you very much, Marion. For me, I think say when you look at the increment, and then you look at the current situation at the country, housing, standard of living, and all, it's very, very difficult. Yeah. And you look at if the money go to 1,200, whose impact really will get in the life of the ordinary Sierra Leone man? Because sometimes we can get them conversation, so not for we. Now, how would they relate to that possibility? Nine little corner. We for they even get now say where the minimum wage 800, people and the way they pay below the minimum wage. And it's sad for say no better enforcement, not there for fight. Nobody know the way they fight for them people and the way they pay below the minimum wage. Now you look at the cost for housing. If you want for rent, one standard apartment, single room, it's 20-25 million just for a year. Imagine women pala and all, and then you
are being paid 1,200.
You accumulate that for to 12 months. You don't even reach you 1 year house rent. That is just for house rent. You have to pay school fees. Yeah.
So that
you have to give lunch. Fine. You get to give lunch to your pikin. Maybe some man want more than one pikin for 9 hours. You get to give truck money to your man. So how much impact this really gets or go really get into the life of the Sierra Leonean? And it's just merely like 40% now increase, so from 800 to 1,200. And mark you, it's going to take effect in
April.
In April 2026, in which you have a couple of more months to go. So for me, I think this has, like we say, government really need for set priorities, right? Government get for regulate prices of housing first, because now they book money they go right now. And I think that is one sector that government has not been regulating. In fact, some of them house owners they $9 that they charge. Me room now room and pala now $1,000 they take. And all very small
and
women.
For 2 years.
Yes, and at 2 years, you are 2 years, 6 months. Yeah. Very small women, all nobody talks about it. And now make way people like defend themselves in our offices them. Say the only way we have for so what's the corruption and all. So for me, I don't think I know they really feel the impact of this. No. Even though someone was there, it's a bit progress and all. But when you look at the life now, a plate of rice is 20-25 leos. Now on one side they sell 15,000 leons here, so 50 leons here. And in fact,
and also one plate you go eat the whole of the day.
Exactly, that is also a day.
But that's people they live
so
on.
So imagine you talk about data just now. If the person don't buy a data 100 leons for a week, the person don't eat now morning, it is spent past 100 leons first per day. If not you a family man, it is spent past that amount day. That is just per day. Check per week, almost one person they spend. So within 10 days, the 1,200 we then you don't done. Where is the person going to survive for the remaining days of the month? Not talking about the year. So I think the government need to evaluate this and look at how much impact this really gets in the life of the Sierra Leonean.
They say it will cushion it. But trust me, I don't think this is going to cushion the economic hardship where the Sierra Leone they go through at the moment, in which things are very, very expensive, transportation, the living out there, and also for me, I think the issues are really many, but government really need for look into this Marion again. And it is possible if they say if it should be revised, then they should try to revise it as well. When you look at how much then they get, even though they get facility and all, you check how much they pay one minister, it's way over 15,000 per month. You check almost and then they get some amenities or so amenities way or facilities where they're entitled to and all. Then that layman where they are, how much they pay one teacher for us and all. A principal is being paid 2,500. Imagine somebody in a principal way again degree and all. So all of those things are things that we should really look into and see how we can improve the life of them people and then we'll get a better nation. But trust me, by the way how things they go, it is not really getting better.
And we don't know what's in 2026 all for us.
It is just certain that it is going to get worse. Things are not getting better. Not to salon no more. Now the one whole world, every year things they get more difficult, and also it will definitely not get better.
Added to this now, that the area of policy now is just a statement has been made. The moment they talk a policy statement now. But the policies are there to see how fast they can fast track it. But now the area now they just don't talk. They get for go check people, then now we get for pay their salaries to the people there.
And is it not rather too early for make such an announcement? We get how many months to April?
Yes. Then that not for inform the one that they get for deal with the workers and for begin to regulate the restructure the areas that they said that for their readiness, not for be a surprise. But even as that, now we get for see now. The labor force gather manpower for begin to check out and reach all the employees for let them ensure say they do accordingly. The employers. Then one. Then two, we the find out say even in the ministry, the accusations that like somebody employed on Massa and this and that go make report how effective these structures are to be. Now the areas that done they coming to this not common I talk so other areas there. How best they go able to work with alongside with the companies that will get. Let them ensure say let them work to the best interest and comfort of the one that they serve. Then they just they go and look at the top. They say, "I they get business." It is strange.
I'll come back to you. Make we quickly take this report. USAID Statistics Sierra Leone do release key findings from the 7th round of multiple indicator cluster survey. Now, when our nationwide survey we UNICEF supports, well, the report highlights important data on health, education, child protection, nutrition, and the general well-being of women and picking them across the country. Reginald Brian Ojokutu Soya be part of a press conference where the organizers way for unveil the report and he be sent with this report.
Statistics Sierra Leone do release findings from the 7th round of the multiple indicator cluster survey mix 7, one big nationwide survey we then do with support from UNICEF. Inside one press conference na Freetown, Marian Jallo, when a mix coordinator na statistics salon, talk say the survey show clear things them where they go on with woman and picking them na salon. He say the mix 7 check important area them like health, education, nutrition, child protection, water and sanitation for help government and partners them plan better.
With data collected from 675 clusters in Sierra Leone, and we're using a computer-assisted program, which is the CAPI. The survey is a household survey involving women, men, children under 5, adolescents, which is 5 to 17 years of age. And the question is administered, questionnaires are administered in accordance with standards of the mixed protocols, because we have standards to ensure high quality data is in line with international comparability. Overall, field operations are progressing smoothly, I can tell you, with strong supervision, effective monitoring systems, and continuous engagement with field teams to ensure the production of high quality data which statistics are stands for.
Inside Yon talk, the UNICEF rep, Mona Kosga, talk say mix now one of the most trusted global tool them for measure how women and picking them they live. He praise statistics salon for the professional way then do the survey and promise say UNICEF will continue for support data-driven development.
As was mentioned, MITS is an international household survey program. It's developed and supported by UNICEF. The purpose of the survey program is very simple but crucial. It is to provide the high quality, internationally comparable data on the lives of children and women and their households. And since the 1990s, MITS has been implemented in more than 100 countries around the globe, including Sierra Leone since 1995. So as we see, this is a big program. MITS is a global brand. It is a survey that has been going on in more than 100 countries since the 1990s. And here in Sierra Leone, the survey is very capably led by Statistics Sierra Leone with the support from UNICEF. That is both the financial support and technical support.
The Deputy Statistician General, Lansana Puelo Kane, say the success of Mix 7 shows say statistics alone serious but producing credible and independent national statistics. He say then go share the findings well and use them for national planning and track progress on the sustainable development goal. For the Epic Morning Show, Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya, the report.
Welcome back. You still listen to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we'll deal with the final issue, and we open the phone line. And the final issue gets to do with United States government. We don't issue full suspension on the entry of Sierra Leone nationals, both immigrants and non-immigrants, effective January 2026. And this ban will be announced by presidential proclamation signed by President Donald Trump on the 16th December 2025. We expand existing travel restrictions to several countries, including Sierra Leone. The proclamation also cites woeful inadequacies in salon screening, vetting, and information sharing capabilities as one of the primary reasons for this decision. It specifically notes that the country high visa overstay rates, a historical failure to accept, we don't go accept, and they make mention of the overstay rate way na 35.83%, and several other things then we make then take this decision for ban salon nationals from starting from 2026, that's the next year. I'll start with Tutu Rogers on this quickly before we pick calls.
It's unfortunate news. Very sad. And some rumor that it come, some saying till we come to, reality, you begin to imagine why. Of course, we don't see from within the state there. It's not only limited to Sierra Leone. Other countries are there as well. We're particular about our own side. And then they talk about overstaying, this and that. When somebody want to put order or do what he wants, he can say anything. That's a young condition there for which they try for ask people they say they're not for day in the country. Donald Trump from the time we all know how a young restrictions don't they and how fast they run with them. Now the type of cities, you don't care how you feel or how you want to talk. Now wait till you feel no more for a country.
So what does this mean to Sierra Leoneans?
It's scary.
Okay.
It's scary because so many lives about without the go, without the day and like na Christmas they cancel now one or the expectations from so many people them, from the people that they can you were there, you say no, this not place this, it no matter what. So man they will give out all things they get now for normally they fair way for go and then other places and they so if the conditions there they come, they create that kind of restriction. It's scary.
Okay.
Very scary.
Yeah, Reginald.
It's very unpleasing news. Imagine a few months back we talk about to be get a temporary ban. We will be hopeful that we will come out there like Liberia. You see Liberia now, they don't pull them from the list to all being there, the temporary list. Now permanently, it's worrisome and all. I think this gives a picture that we really need for look yourself in the mirror. The last time I see the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Timothy Kabase, there was one executive director or deputy executive director we go on away.
Yeah.
He said, imagine that was a government official. He said, people are like this, now they make the US citizen or the American government they ban we. And imagine a government
and
official
all of those
go.
things, the American government, they see and
exactly. This now a government official, imagine go so you know again and all. So what about the layman people? Sometimes overstay. I see some report they will then put out. You look at the rate at which people and they go for specific purpose, and then in the overstay, some man not even turn back at all. So just check the amount of people and how we don't make the country don't they at this state so don't they. So it's worrisome, it's unpleasing. When you look at the implication, waiting this go mean to the people. The one that we did it now even go forget for Kamba because are short of going back. And also these are all things that will get Sierra Leoneans, particularly the one that we did they worried, and the one that we've been there so we want for go America. Yes, even though argument man go say America not to the only country in the world and all, but
a lot of people prefer America.
Exactly. But people they tag America for be the heaven on earth. And also it's worrisome, it's unpleasing and all, but we wait for waiting to be government reaction. Because we don't see them position out it and we are waiting to see what will be their position. But it's definitely not a good news, Maria.
Yes, make we take calls now. We'll go first caller on the phone. Hello, your name also the call from.
Hello, good morning, Epic. Manso today from Banawata.
Go ahead, Manso.
Yeah, to start with the increase of the salary, kudos to the minister. Let's make government implement them because they don't say they don't add salary, but you get people in the go to the layman, they get society, let's say they give 800,000, they watch for good because so I like you say, I mean, I enter in Tony, you will say, if you don't work left farm. Then so again, concerning to the ban, well, maybe the drugs issue. Arrest in case of this amount.
Thank you. 079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the show. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we don't discuss a range of issues this morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Concerned citizen with us.
Go ahead.
Mariam, what they say money and they do for mortal man. Then just like we did the sender Rogers, anything we come now in time. Don't know they say a come late. Now two things. A come early or a come late. But at the right time then and that's normal. Thank you.
Okay. 079994993. Call and make your contribution. We get another caller. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, sir.
I want to talk on this concept of minimum wage. When I say minimum wage, not only saying that the money that one day you pay, he only restricts you that you don't pay anyone below that amount. So, like America, I was going to say the minimum wage, you don't pay anybody less than $7 or $8 per hour or per day, that kind of thing. But I don't say two to go there and I go back. I don't see anybody in a government to react. And right now, 1,400,000. The only people that we are getting issue with that they want the way they serve the Kedeng, their man, they live at these other people that will not shop out. What they will do in this case, they will tell for cut down the amount of blood they get for satisfy the fee with them for employment. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 079994993. We'll take a few more calls inside the show. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Good morning, Mario George.
Good morning.
I'm Charles from Central.
Go ahead.
I just tell you that gets minister now, owner, Lulu, head of park, they all are wicked. You check the salaries there. Marion, it's so exorbitant. It's so rich. Consider that Maui, now he make you minister, now he make you president, now he make, because they will vote for them, then they succeed. So that's why they say, then come here, especially Africa, for the leader go even. You know, go show the sister. Because if you know thing, Allah say about leadership, it is suffer me. But look at this area of French, you go and realize. For people there, there's no weekend now, there's no any concentrate to build housing for people. Now you pay for it. Can you imagine now where they go, man, you know, get 1 year of it, they go say, we do now. So you know, my sister,
Thank
But
you.
we'll continue to pray. God will take control one day.
Thank you.
God will take control one day.
Thank you. Yes, we'll take a few more calls on 079 994 993. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Big Bash from Kisi. Me na for the pension, do you have the pension? May they say member we. May they make cut across 1.2 back. That these are the you are big. Thank you.
Thank you. 079 994 993. Well, today the caller them, they're very swift in responding to some of the issues. Straight to the point. We'll get another caller on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Yeah, good morning.
Lamin Samuel Koyato.
Go ahead, Lamin.
Yeah, this is serious. So the government will say that they can't rebrand Sierra Leone for let them put a ban on citizens of this country. Say they not for go America. Say people majority above say where they go now they get for go better, and now we don't get a ban. How now go they say they can't clean the image of this country, and now we they get banned not for enter inside America. You see. And if not today, with the civil society, they can't get na stations them for analyze. But now nothing like that they happen. Civil society they really deceive this country. Thank you.
We'll take two more calls and wrap up the show. 079 994 993. Hello, you name outside the call from. Hello.
Yeah, Marion.
Yes.
Good morning, Father Lambert from Gravity.
Go ahead.
Mr. Minister, that's the minimum too small and for it's up for we. Check who's minister about when they pay them minimum recently. Tell me, my sister, there's a 7 August so that so we move at least 1.2. Everybody is up for we small now when I make good big.
We can take one more call. We don't lost that call. The 079 994 993. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma. How are you, ma?
Yeah, your name outside the call from.
Me na a concerned citizen. I'm a teacher.
Okay.
Can you imagine? This increment all where they make, they no member teachers there. Yes. The hope and trust of this government, they can't talk say, they can increase government teachers' salary. Some of us are degree holders. We are not even taking 2 million euros or 2,000 euros. Can you just imagine? My sister, it's very bad. My sister, you know, they prove well.
Okay.
Can you imagine? Teachers there, degree holders, as I am standing here, Bachelor of Science in Education. I know they even receive 2,000 euros. Fine. Then come with the aim say, teacher, we not vote for we, but nothing like that. Not they improve on with salaries there.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution.
Yes.
We're not going to take any more calls again inside the show. We'll not get time again. I'll start with Tutu Rogers as way for response to some of the calls.
Yes, I mean, see the area of minimum wage where somebody say, me say elite. What thing people they for know down there, now for no say whenever they talk in the mirror form. Now for everybody. I mean, I know they talk about personal about me. I mean, we just talk about what you hear from people there. Now that we can cascade now. So if you see we talk anything, I mean, for say a late, specifically me say in the middle say it all late. Now the voice is the old hearing. I say, but even as that, though late as they say, but let me use the word say 1,000 miles. Start with a step and begin with the 400, 600, 800 now is 1,200,000. So those are the stages as to which they are going. Now based on the responses, for say like look who that talk for the teachers. They talk about more increment. Or the already other person don't talk about they say do ya let it is small. So that means in our we have explain about what happened. Okay. Then they recommend. That's a kind of recommendation. And they are listening. So they're going to read there and no say that this talk about. But minimum wage, they don't say 1,200,000. Would they even go to some other working places there? It's only that you cannot pay below that particular amount. You can pay above, based on other facilities there now. But below, anybody pay below that one, then a crime. And the ministry for ensure say the enforcer, anybody may complain to them about whosoever whether they work for, it do so. let there be no compromise, but for act swiftly in accordance with what they say. For the teachers there, I mean, it's painful with the way they put on. But again, I hear them cry that one day. Government will listen and they will see best. Pension. Now, true that person, you know, lie. Why is this money they go so? They must work in accordance.
Okay.
Yeah. So pensions are not for left behind. Anytime they hear small, because they say, we tell you work contrary. Now they benefit from now small.
Okay,
so
thank you.
We can't see a big increment. We don't go. I mean, it must be added. Anytime they do this, I mean, government they work in line of the for really prioritize that if I do so. So let them bring all these things on the table. They work on them and release it together. Then we're not gonna get a comment there.
Thank you so much.
On one side card, the other side, I make the comment.
Yes, Reginald.
I think thank you so much. I've been at some point vindicated. I mentioned about it. A principal where I tell you they get below 2.5, and the girl that's any good that one teacher called from the program we don't confirm say she's a degree holder and she's receiving below 2,000 and all, which tells you how sad. It's a pity, it's a shame, yeah, and it tells you that really things need to be done. I mean, they really need for how they review certain things. Particularly when you look at teachers, we always sit on our so if we've not been going to classroom, we'll not be seated here for I mean, do it too, they do so, and all the president. The lawyers, every profession, they pass through teachers and all. So I think we really need for look frontline workers, essential workers, the police, the military guys, the teachers, the one there in the frontline health workers. Them, these are people that really government need for prioritize. They should be going to places of work with a smile on their faces and all. But imagine, look at how this woman talk now. Tells you that she's not happy at the moment. I mean, if you're not happy, what kind of outcome if you say they go give a go to the classroom? Because so they need to be really motivated.
Okay.
It's a conversation where we really get for take beyond this one now and all. And also yes, I think said while we talk about the pension, yes, I think they should be looked into as well. Some of them have worked, some not, and that only way they now no more they survive and all. So I think they need to be considered. And all the other hand, we take we comment on the other story. Then Muna, thank you for una time una take for call. Thank you so much as well, Mario. Yes. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Reginald. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Victor Tutojas. Thanks for joining the show this morning. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wanda Giwi technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soyusi Semekuna So live on Facebook. The producers of the show are Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojikutu Soya. Executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George say, have a lovely day and tata.